upon them here assembled, and grant that they may, as in your presence, treat and consider all matters that shall come under their deliberation in so just and faithful manner to promote your honor and glory, and to advance the good of those whose interests you have committed to their charge. Amen.
Honorable Councillors, members of the Executive, the Chairperson, the RDC, our cow, let me take this opportunity to pass you through this agenda that we shall follow today, such that we may adopt it. We have heard the anthems, the prayer, and third on agenda, we have adoption of the order paper. It will be followed by the communication from the chair, consideration of previous minutes, election of the chairpersons, standing committees and formation of these committees, presentation and approval of statutory bodies, presentation and approval of supplementary budgets, and budget adjustments 2021-2022. This shall be followed by the addresses from the district chairperson, the RDC, the area member of parliament, and finally we shall have matters arising. Honorable members, that will be our agenda today. I request one to move a motion to adopt this agenda.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, before the adoption of the motion of the agenda of the order paper, I thought you would first listen to members who think something was forgotten in the consideration of this agenda, so that can be put in there. Mr. Speaker, I can see there is something missing here. On the agenda 6 of the election of the chairperson of standing committees and formation of members of the committees as follows. Mr. Speaker, it would be very good and prudent to first form the committee members, then after the election follows. Because before you elect a chairperson of your committee, you are supposed to know the committee where you belong. Then you elect the chairperson you know will lead you in the committee. I think that all should come first. Mr. Speaker, the second is the consideration of the previous minutes. We should first read the minutes, then we consider them. You cannot consider something you have not read and approve that it is the one that we discussed in that meeting. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Katamba. The law is very clear that these leaders, these chairpersons, have to be elected by all members of council. So, it is the all members of council to elect chairpersons of these committees. The Local Government Act is very clear. We don't need to waste time there. They are elected by members of council. And consideration of the previous minutes is almost the same. We shall read them and then consider them if they are true minutes or not. Let's proceed. Members, any objection on that? No.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Point of order allowed.
I'm Honorable Mwesige Sadiq, representing KITAGWENDA Town Council. I stand in total disagreement with Honorable Katamba on the order of election of standing committees. Me personally, I believe the whole members of council should be involved in electing the chairpersons of committees. Then later we can form the committees to avoid conflict of interest. I beg to submit.
Thank you, Honorable Sadiq. I request you, honorable members, let's go by that. After all, we don't have enough time today. And that's what the law says. For that matter, I request one to move a motion to adopt this what? This order paper, such that we proceed.
From the members of the district council, I therefore move that the order that we take it as our working document for today. I beg to move.
Seconded.
I second the motion that the agenda be adopted.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the adoption of the agenda. And next, we are going to have communication from the chair. Thank you.